Nice day out today, about 65, 66 degrees here at the moment, a little cloudy. I'm heading over to Hollywood Studios. Today's adventure begins by overlooking I-4 westbound. Mickey Power Pole off in the distance. Going pretty smooth at this time frame because it is about 2 p.m. It is a little dreary with the overcast clouds. Since it's past 2 p.m., well, shortly past 2, a couple minutes past 2, do not need a reservation as an annual pass holder. Also, the Skyliner's been down for about a week for their yearly routine maintenance. The only section, the only leg of the Skyliner that is back open is this section here over to the main area by Caribbean Beach. Not to Epcot, so I might end up jumping on those. Yeah, the only segment of the Skyliner that's running is just from here over to Caribbean Beach, which is kind of the main hub of the Skyliner. It's not going to Epcot. Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here as the recording of this Monday, January 22nd, 2024. I have booked a table at the Brown Derby. I'm gonna get myself a Cobb salad a little bit later. I believe around 6:30 I have booked that. And then at 4:30, is there a car coming through here? Oh no, it's turning out. At 4:30 is the last indie show of the day. I think there's one at 3 and one at 4:30. So I'm gonna check out a little Indiana Jones stunt spectacular. So I'm gonna do that. Just kind of wander around, see where else the rest of the day leads. I felt like going to Hollywood Studios, so I decided to go to Hollywood Studios. So I'm here at Hollywood Studios. And I'm inviting you to join me. It might storm. If it does, I'm here for it. Join me, shall you? Gonna get some coffee at the old Starbucks. When I get down there, I feel like a large, piping hot caffeinated beverage. 67 degrees, cloudy. And as the rest of the day progresses, gonna get down to 65. I'm pretty sure there most likely are lightning rods on top of the Hollywood Tower. But there's also a lightning rod on the Mickey that's on top of the globe that's a recreation of the Crossroads of the World Tower up there. Top of the tram just obscured it. All right, I made it in here to the Starbucks. Not too long of a line, but also wanted to point out that they got the new items down here. The new, I always refer to these as the You Are Here mugs, but really they're called the Discovery Series. There's a new one with the studios there. You got Rock and Roller Coaster on there. You got Batuu, Galaxy's Edge. You got Beauty and the Beast. You got Sorcerer Mickey. All right, I walked over into Batuu East. Also sharing a coffee, not the same coffee, but also sharing coffee is Splorin Ryan. We got exactly the same order, except I got the large, and you went with the small.
I'm shorter than you, so it just...
Is that what it is? I need this thing. I often think if I had one, like if I had a small coffee, I don't know if it'd even be worth ordering it, but it's like, is there a reason behind it?
Yeah, this would be number 4 for today.
That explains it. I had one really early, a small at home with a Keurig, and then now this is my second, so that makes sense. If it was my 4th.
To coffee.
Yeah, let's cheers it up. You have a game plan for tonight, or are you like me, you're just kind of winging it?
Well, you know, for the most part, I'm winging it. That being said, I would not mind grabbing a bite to eat at some point.
Okay, well,
first night out?
I'm going to pretend like I didn't tell you, but guess what?
What's that?
I booked a reservation at Brown Derby for us.
I had absolutely no, I wasn't listening when you said that.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. What were you saying? I don't know if I've ever seen this before. The little sash, the little satchel. That's the word I'm looking for. It's kind of neat. You could probably put items in there. Yeah, it's like a, I don't know, maybe that doesn't open up.
It's like a utility belt?
I don't think you can really even use that. Like this you can use. This is the bottom portion of it. That's just like the sash part.
It's actually a pretty cool retro t-shirt.
Retro tee?
Retro tee. Retro ball tee.
Oh, right there? Yeah. Nice.
That is an Arduino board somebody glued to the top of that.
This is a little interesting. Oh, someone's backing up. A little interesting how he doesn't roam around anymore. He roamed around for a while, but now he's just like, they got the cast members out and just like, I guess he picks and chooses who's gonna go up and get a photo with him. I was here the opening day, at least here in Florida when he arrived. And he just walked through the crowd. It was a madhouse. But there are no problems of getting up close and personal with the fluffy stuffed version of Mando. I like this, is pretty cool. And of course, Nightmare Fuel Ewok up on the shelf. I always like to point that out. Little coin purse there. Those are new, kind of new. Think? Yeah, oh, important. That's cute. And there's like this little, like a book over here, like a little notepad diary of sorts. And a couple new items over here in the creature shop. A little paperweight.
It's a waffle, right?
Yeah, it's a waffle. But you can put paper under it.
Is that what it is?
Keep the paper from blowing away.
Okay.
Because when you're in your office, you never know when a stiff wind is going to blow through.
Absolutely.
Ooh. I feel like Rob Schneider right now. Put your weed
out of work? Oh.
You know, Ryan, there's a rumor that this was, I don't know if it's true or not, several things have been fact-checked. There's a rumor that this was a piece of the Indiana Jones section of the great movie ride, that big thing that was against the wall. This was the foot. I don't know if that's true, but there is a Batuu East and a Batuu West. So is the left and right foot on either coasts, or is it just a made-up thing that is not true? We got the little toesies right there. I guess I probably should have looked it up before I started stating it, but yeah, maybe. What do you think?
Remember? I would not be the least bit surprised. Can I interest you in Imperial Stanley? It's 85 credits.
Data scans can be confiscated at any time.
All right, cutting through Toy Story Land, Slinky Dog, going up and over. All right, we have now started going around the back side. Not the backside of water, but the backside of the Chinese theater. And we're gonna start making our way over, get in the queue and line up for Indy. I think the Emperor wants a splotch watch. So does Bib Fortuna and Jabba. I think they all want a splotch watch.
Would that make Darth Vader a splotch watch protector?
Yes. All right, now gonna head over to Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular. Also, there are a heck of a lot of people over here through this little walkway corridor, if you will, leading over to Indiana Jones. See him up there with the whip right there. This little section here kind of bottlenecks. I've learned with this show, you want to get here a little bit early. Also, it's the last show of the evening at 4:30 because sometimes the stadium fills up. You don't want to get here right when it's starting, because sometimes you can't get a seat. So, and it's nice when you're in here, you get to sit underneath one of these big ass fans, which is the company's name. I'm not just making, it's not just a clever name I just made up. That's the name. I think that's the name of the company's name.
Let's go right here.
Right here. Keeping everyone cool, even though it is nice and cool out. Oh, that's weird. He didn't come out of the ceiling. Usually he comes from up there. He just popped up right there. Now he's sliding down the wall. That's really weird.
He was there.
My name is Rude. I am the casting director for your film shoot today, and it is part of my job to cast background talent. Now, background's a really important part of our film production because it helps bring our scenes to life. And today, we're not our amazing epic stunt team you just met. When you see them do an amazing stunt, I want to hear everybody go absolutely crazy. Can you do it?
This is so weird.
Yes, I love that energy. That's fantastic. All right. let's start off by capturing some background noises. Manuel, good to see you in that seat. Are we ready to go? We are, okay. When I call action, I want everyone to scream as loud as you can.
So they used to do this with people they would call out of the audience to stand right here. Now they just have the whole audience do it.
Here we go, action! Cut! Beautiful! Oh my gosh, did we get it?
It's kind of weird they have
Quick
this whole
question,
bit in
how many
there.
people have actually seen an Indiana Jones film before? Woo! It's right, look at that, I love it. Then you all know there's a lot of light for the big, goofy belly laugh, and don't stop till I say cut. Here we go, action! Okay, time.
Importantly, are you all ready? Sound ready. Cameras ready. All right, set please. Let's roll cameras. Rolling. Speed.
Thomas 16124 Apple, power on counter, take one more.
Playback. Background. Action! Come on, guys, get in there. Get her out of there. Rachel! Rachel, where are you? Get out of that truck.
Yeah! What are you doing, Mom?
Yeah, you did. Nice job, Rachel. Well done, stunt team. Check the gate. Make sure I got that shot. Well done, everybody. And around the set as well. Will you join me, please, in giving them a round of appreciation? We certainly do deserve it. Thank you so much. Noah, come here. Folks, let me introduce you to my demolitions expert. This is Noah. Hey, everybody. Hey, Noah. Great job on the truck. Thank you. Thank you. Just thought you could take a moment, tell everyone about the dangers of working with explosives. Work with explosives, it's dangerous. Oh no. No, I'm good. Rachel, please just do me a favor. Help her out and apologize.
I am so sorry.
To her.
Lady, I'm sorry. Lady! Lady.
Folks, give it up for two of the best stunt performers I have on my team. That's Rachel and Lady.
All right, now over at the Backlot Express restaurant, where they still have some relics from the old MGM days. I pointed this out before, but they got some really cool stuff in here, like including, you got some stuff from Commando with Arnold right up here. You even have Return of the Jedi. There's Lando on the skiff barge. Just these random photos that are like wedged in here all across the restaurant. At least this section of the restaurant is another Return of the Jedi photo right there. You look at that. Like a little set dressing they had when studios first opened is still in here. Also, many years ago, Benny the Cab used to be right here, and you could sit in the shell of what was used for him, like a little prop. They also got this over here. They haven't removed these. This is the Back to Future 2 tunnel as well, but also the entrance to Toontown up in Griffith Park in LA. Got Eddie Valiant right there as well. And the bridges in LA. But they had one of these props back in the 80s into the 90s, even into the early 2000s, where you could sit like Bob Hoskins did on the part of the cab. Now, it's just a table. All right, I think we're gonna head in now to Muppet Vision 3D. It goes back in 5 minutes. The key is under the mat, and the key is in fact under the mat. I learned that from Chris Provost. Secrets revealed. All right, I got my 3D glasses over here because you can't see 3D. Gotta look here. But take a look over here. I never noticed this area over here that has a lot of the Dr. Teeth and Electric Mayhem stuff. I've never noticed this over here in the back. There's their drum kit and everything. Pretty neat, right? I never noticed this little bench over here. Very interesting. The Happiness Hotel. Take my wife, please. Classic joke. Another Dr. T from the Electric Mayhem right up here as well, heading in. And I have my regular glasses, but now I also have 3D glasses, because you need 3D glasses to enjoy the show. Okay, your glasses?
I do. And my granny glasses too.
Let's get it over this way. Your what glasses?
And my granny glasses too.
We're both rolling with 2 sets of glasses, regular glasses, sunglasses, and 3D glasses.
And we're covered.
How long do you think this attraction will last? I think this is the last thing Jim Henson ever worked on, right?
Honestly, I think that's why they're keeping it.
I think you're right.
I like it.
Pigs in Space, right there.
I want that so bad.
Yeah.
Does Dad know where we are?
How about the Jim Henson Muppet?
Oh, yeah, I do. I've never noticed that. That's great. That is really cool. Oh, look at all the bubbles up there.
Where? Where? Oh, nothing up there.
Got some water.
Ready? I'm going. Oh, wait, don't shoot.
Back there.
Hey, what are you shooting at me for? It was nothing.
All right, after that, gonna make our way slowly this direction, past the palm tree little corridor here of palm trees. And are making our way over to the Hollywood Brown Derby. Have popped into the Brown Derby. They do not exist in the real Hollywood anymore, but they do exist here at Hollywood Studio. Now I see Sammy Davis Jr. is right there. That could possibly be Dick Van Dyke with the Mickey ears on, but this is definitely Johnny Carson as well. All these people frequented the, oh, Mickey Rooney up there. Now inside this case, it has a lock on it. Behind this glass, it says, following our signatures of celebrity guests who've dined at Disney's Hollywood Studios, Brown Derby. It's a very, very thick book. I wonder if that would ever be accessible to look at. I wonder who all's eating in here. This map shows where it was. There was one at 3377 Wilshire, and the other one up top there was at 1620 North Vine Street. Both gone. Now right up there in the middle, Hollywood Cemetery, Hollywood Forever. There's Bronson. If you follow Bronson up, I live 1 block up from Bronson and Hollywood Boulevard. When I lived in Hollywood, I lived right about there. Yeah, you can kind of see it. That's Carlton Way. So I was right there on the corner of Carlton Way. Right at that very corner right there. All right, we went ahead and checked in. We waited around for a pretty good while, about a half hour, and then they said, yo, your table's not gonna be ready for a while, so feel free to walk around. They're gonna alert me when it is ready, so we're just kind of stretching our legs and walking around over here until our table at the Brown Derby is ready. And you do have the ability to walk back here, even though Rock and Roller Coaster is not open. It's under refurb right now. You still have the big guitar all illuminated up here and that big poster of Aerosmith up here. Yeah, as of right now, Aerosmith's still in there. Oh, take a look at that. The Hollywood Tower from this angle looking rather magnificent and terrifying under the shrouded nightfall right there, all illuminated with the neon. The Hollywood Tower Hotel, one of the O's is burned out there. All the proper theming going on. Nice. All right, we are now seated. Very busy in here. This is also prime dinner time. That makes sense. So we got the little 2-seater table here. The assortment of items here on the menu. This place is notably known. I think that's like a double. Probably didn't say that twice, but notable for the Cobb salad, which is what I'm going to be getting. In fact, I believe the Cobb salad started at the Brown Derby in Hollywood, so they say. So they carry on, keep the tradition going here at the one at Hollywood Studios. They have some appetizers. They have soups. They have crab Louie. They have beets, spiced granola, hazelnut. That's interesting. Charcuterie board, shrimp cocktails, shepherd's pie. And then the famous Cobb salad, which I might get with some chicken. I might add some chicken. If it's grilled chicken, I might get, maybe I'll get some grilled chicken on my Cobb salad.
Don't forget the world famous spoon bread.
Oh, I forgot the spoon bread. The spoon bread is pretty dang good. I'm going to get the seared Brussels sprout. I'm not going to get the spoon bread.
I think you did the Brussels sprouts last time.
I'm going to do the Brussels sprouts again. I'm going to go with Brussels sprouts, and then I'm going to go with a chicken Cobb salad. That's what I'm going to do. What are you going to get, Ryan?
You know, I am actually thinking, this is going to sound odd, yes. I will probably do a kid's meal with the grilled chicken because I also want to try the famous grapefruit cake that also originated at the original Brown Derby.
Yeah, the grapefruit cake.
So I'm thinking a smaller meal like that and then getting the grapefruit cake.
Good idea. I went with the water, and I also went with a little lemonade. A little lemonade here with my salad and asparagus.
Just kicking that around, but we stick with just the water and whatever this is that's in the water.
I like how you're feeling it. Just see if it's cold because you can't see the ice.
No, I'm taking something out of it.
Oh! All right, the bread for the table has arrived. It is Hawaiian red sea salt, he said, with the butter.
It's supposed to be very good for you, too.
Is it?
It's the sea salt is, not the butter.
Oh, not the butter. I'm going to say the bread and the butter probably not healthy.
But delicious.
It's pretty good. They also have that, what was the one item you said I should probably get, but I'm going to opt out of it? The cake?
The bread, spoon bread.
The spoon bread. I'm not going to get the spoon bread this time. But Ryan's going to get a nice, delicious treat, and I'll show his when it arrives. All right, you got to showcase this thing off.
Okay, so this is a virgin Bloody Mary, because I do not drink alcohol, as we've mentioned many times.
You're going to get a V8, and they didn't have V8.
They didn't have it. So this is their, I believe this is Finest Call, is the name of the blend, with, what do we got here? A salad, basically, floating in it.
Yeah.
And a lot of Tabasco, as I understand.
So you wanted a V8, instead you had a virgin Bloody Mary.
Yeah, the water, you know, being Gen X, we talk about drinking out of the hose all the time, but it actually tasted like I was drinking out of the hose.
So it's probably a good thing I got my lemonade?
I think it was.
I'm going to try my water just to see what it's like. Let me take a swig of this.
It wasn't great.
Okay, mine tastes okay. Not as good as lemonade, but yeah. Maybe you just got a bad water. Thank you. All right. So I got the Brussels sprouts kicking right here. Those things look tasty. And then this is the Cobb salad, the world famous Cobb salad with some chicken. A little grilled chicken right there added onto it as well. I think you can also get it with shrimp. I went with the grilled chicken. And then what do we got over here?
Baked Lays, I believe.
Baked Lays?
I think they're baked Lays. I thought they were homemade, but I think they're baked Lays now.
Okay.
Grilled chicken, mashed potatoes, and over here, let me move this away.
Little mashed potatoes.
The
and
world famous grapefruit cake.
That's like something very, very, it's almost like the Cobb salad. It's like when at the Brown Derby you get this.
Absolutely. I think this is the second most famous thing that they've come up with. I have no idea if it's any good or not.
I know the Caesar salad.
They're famous for it. That's all I know.
They always say Caesar salad is not really that healthy, but the Cobb salad supposedly is not too terribly bad for you in the grand scheme of things. And obviously veggies, cannot hurt with the veggies. Actually, you got a pretty moderately healthy meal, well, with the exception of that. But with that, the grilled chicken, it's pretty good.
See if I can get some hot sauce or some sort of mustard for it, but yeah.
A little mustard or hot sauce. I love Brussels sprouts. So dang good. You like Brussels sprouts? You like
Not my thing.
You ever had it?
Not those kind, but yes.
It's one of those things when I was young, I didn't think I would like. And once I tried them when I was older, loved it. All right, the look on your face, you didn't like it?
You know what's funny? It's got the grapefruit, of course. It's got some vanilla to it, but it's also got a cream cheese frosting. And all I got was the taste of a melted aspirin and a block of cream cheese.
Oh no!
So not what they were going for, I'm sure.
I would probably love it, but I'm not going to eat it. But I would probably devour that whole thing. I would probably eat that whole dang thing, but
it's not going to be.
I'm not going to be doing it.
Yeah, it's not
I have to go off your review.
Maybe another bite just to make sure, but that's probably going to be about it. Okay, so if you don't go all the way to the top, where all the grapefruit cake is, the bottom layer's not as bad. Very cream cheese flavored, and I'm not a big cream cheese fan.
Yeah, that's what it is. You don't like cream cheese.
That's what it is.
At least you tried it. All right, I've stated I'm not going to eat any sweets or cakes, but I'm going to have I'm going to try one little bite just to see what the flavoring is like. One little thing just for review sake goes here, because you said it was not your cup of tea.
No.
What's the main flavor of this again?
It's supposed to be grapefruit, but I got more cream cheese than that.
Grapefruit. Going in. It's very cream cheesy.
It is, extremely.
I love it. I like it.
I'll be honest with you.
Oh, it has a weird aftertaste.
It does.
Ooh, the aftertaste is not good.
It's bitter.
I don't like it. It has a bitter aftertaste.
Yeah, melted aspirin is the closest thing I could really...
Well, whatever the grapefruit kicks in the aftertaste, it doesn't really mix well.
No.
I like the first bite, but then the aftertaste. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm not super into that either.
It makes it easier not to keep eating it though, doesn't it?
It's not bad, but it's just a weird mashup of flavors. Now the Skyliner is not running to Epcot. They officially have marked out where you can go over to Epcot. It just says closed. The Skyliner is closed. So we are just going to head over to Caribbean Beach area. I can see my reflection here. Can't see Ryan's reflection though because
I'm looking at it over there.
Your reflection's right there.
I've got an eye on it.
You got an eye on. So yeah, Epcot's over there. We will not be going over to Epcot.
No.
We're just going to go this way and then back and then call it a night. And when we got on, Ryan was given this Disney Skyliner transportation card. So you can do any of the transportation vehicles around. Sometimes the cast members will give you these cards. You can collect them. Pretty fun. Also noticing there's no spiel being said. Usually there's a whole spiel going through the speakers. Ooh, it's very dark in here. It's very eerie and quiet.
It is. That's because it's closed.
Well, this section's not closed.
Open.
This section's open. We get over there.
Closed.
We gotta come back.
Back. Okay.
Yep.
I'm kind of catching up here.
It's kind of creepy and eerie in here, isn't it?
Especially when it slows down like that.
Look how dark this is out here. Look at this.
Especially when you consider that everything in Florida wants to eat you.
We have disembarked. Now, they will not let you stay on to go back. You have to disembark, walk around, get back on, and then go back over. All right, it looks like they are also running over to Art of Animation and Pop Century, but no one is over here at this station. It's like no one over at the station because no one's park hopping to Epcot because you can't go over to Epcot. Look at this, you will never see this section during regular park hours this empty, ever. You will never see this area empty. Yeah, take a look at that. That is pretty freaking wild. Skyliner closed. It's kind of neat, right? It's kind of neat to see it like that, because that's something you don't usually see. All right, let's go back over to studios and then call it a night. It's like a ghost town through here. Just cast members and a couple guests. Now, I would imagine at close, when everyone's leaving studios, they're going back over to Caribbean Beach and Pop Century, Art of Animation, then there'll be a lot of people heading over. But right now, it's an hour before close, so there's not really a lot of people on the Skyliner. Just a few guests here and there, besides us. Just a small handful. Discovered where they are all stored. There's like 100 of them right over there. That's where all they are on till that's a ton of them things. Took me by surprise when I first saw it when we were first coming in. I was like, what the heck? All right, we did it. Oh, I got the crossing of the trams. The crossing of the trams.
You know what? I'm excited about this one. I'm excited to be part of it.
There's Epcot over there. Can't get over there by the Skyliner though right now. Not till like another week. So just gonna have to look at it from afar. That's gonna do it for today. I'll see you in the next video. The vlog is closed. It's closed.